Okay, welcome back to the rhythm tutorials. This time I want to use what we have learned so far and apply it to an actual authentic rhythm that is from Cuba, and you will find it everywhere in many styles of in many Afro-Cuban songs. And the rhythm itself sounds like this. These are the quarter notes. That's what that rhythm is. It's a Cascara rhythm. I don't know how to pronounce that because I don't know Spanish. But it's a very traditional rhythm. And I have tried to write it down if it helps you to visualize it. On the top here you have that rhythm in music notation, and down here, as in the tutorials before, I have made a little graph. The blue big dots are the beats. We have a 4/4 bar, so I wrote the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. And then the small blue comma here is the offbeat. We have an 8th note grid, so we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and all of this is a bit simplifying the truth because there's more things to say about the Cuban phrasing, but I'm just keeping it as simple as that for now. Anyways, the orange dots here mark where exactly the claps are placed over that 8th note grid to create the Cascara pattern. So we have a clap on the 1, on the 2, on the 3 and 1, 2 and, the and between the 3 and the 4, the offbeat here, and then we go back and 1. So very slowly counting it, this rhythm has these claps to it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. As always, in the end here we jump back to the beginning because really it's a circle and it goes on endlessly, and this double line of the 2 dots indicate that we jump back to the beginning. So one more time, I'm going to count it off so that we can clap together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, I assume you can feel that this is a more rolling, more exciting rhythm than the ones we've been looking at so far. So it probably takes a little bit more time to really be familiar with it. Let's try and put it to the beat, where we walk the beat like we always do, and then place the claps on top of it, so we can feel both the steady beat and the rhythm that sort of hovers over it at the same time. I have my usual 4/4 bar, so that put the right foot on the front, on the 1, it'll always be the 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and let's just do the first bar only. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. feel comfortable with this, let's go on a little bit further and let's just add the to and in the second bar. Okay, let's go bit by bit. So we will have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Etc. If you feel like this is too fast, it's really good to stop the video and practice at your own tempo so that you can really feel where the claps are on the step and where they're exactly in between, and also which of the steps do not have a clap. So we really get the coordination to where it feels good and comfortable and we're not like holding our breath or pulling up the shoulder or doing any of these funky things. So we've gotten to the to and, let's add the offbeat in between the 3 and the 4. Okay? So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Let's do it again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. Oh, I made a mistake. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. That was the last thing that was missing, and 1. And then we have all of what that rhythm is. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Etc. etc. As always, with these exercises, this rhythm plays as a loop. So it would actually make sense to draw it as a circle and not as a line, but I'm sticking to the convention here. Once we get here, we start from the beginning, and then we can play it endlessly. Let's do that, and maybe a little bit faster. So we have these quarter notes, and it'll be dum ding dum ding dum bam dum ding ding. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, next step, as always, instead of walking all the quarter notes, we will now only walk on the 1 and the 3, which will give it a whole different feel. And then we will also stop walking altogether. So let's maybe do 4 repetitions of the rhythm to each, walking on the quarter notes, then walking on just the 1 and the 3, and then no walking at all, and then we start from the beginning. So to count it off, this will be the tempo. We go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is a fast tempo to do this for the first time. Maybe you want to practice it slower with the claps and just the 1 and the 3 to really make sure you have the pattern. But again, for the sake of the video, I'm just sort of rushing through all of this. The last thing that we need to do, obviously, is to translate this to the feet, which for now I'm just going to basically use stamps and just really do it really simple and not be fancy about the steps. So it's still a rhythm exercise, but you can explore and make it more dance. And since I'm avoiding the challenge of clapping the quarter notes now and dancing to that, which is a great exercise, but I'm not going to do it now because it's so difficult. I will instead use a click for just a second and place the feet, the rhythm, onto a click. And I'm using a tempo of 130 beats per minute now, and it will sound like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Etc. And last, I'm going to do it with a little bit of music. Again, I do not have any great recording because I'm avoiding to use copyright protected music, but I have a loop of a typical Afro-Cuban son montuno groove in a 2/3 clave, which this rhythm relates to. And it's a little bit faster, it's at 160 beats per minute. Maybe we can alternate clapping the rhythm so we can hear it clearly and then dancing it just for a few rounds to get a feel for it. It will sound like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's it for today. Bye bye.